You're scooping protein powder into your shake every single morning thinking you're building your body, but what if that powder is actually filling you with heavy metals, fake protein and chemicals the brand never told you about? I went through the lab reports, the lawsuits, and the ingredient labels of the biggest protein powder brands out there, and what I found made me want to throw every tub in the trash. Stay with me till the end because I'm also going to tell you the three brands that are actually clean and worth every rupee. The protein powder industry is worth over $21 billion globally, and with that much money involved, brands will say absolutely anything to get you to buy natural, grass-fed, high-performance, clean formula. These are just words designed by marketing teams, not scientists. What I look for when I investigate a brand is simple: heavy metal contamination, amino acid spiking, artificial sweeteners that destroy your gut, and proprietary blends that hide exactly what's inside. If a brand ticks even one of these boxes, you should not be putting it in your body. Let's start with Muscle Milk. Consumer Reports tested this brand and found levels of arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury that crossed safe limits. They've changed the formula since then. But this brand is now owned by PepsiCo. And when a soda giant owns your protein powder, you already know who comes first. And it isn't you. Next, BSN Syntha 6. This one calls itself a premium blend and charges a premium price. But the formula is packed with soy protein concentrate, sunflower creamer, and multiple artificial sweeteners. The actual usable protein per calorie is embarrassingly low. You're paying for marketing, not muscle. Then there's Isopure Zero Carb. Zero carb sounds clean, but this brand uses sucralose as its primary sweetener. Studies show sucralose disrupts your gut microbiome with regular use, and this is something millions of people are consuming every single day. GNC Amp Wheybolic is next. GNC uses something called a proprietary blend, which means they don't to tell you the exact dose of each ingredient. You're buying a product where the brand legally doesn't have to be fully transparent with you. That should tell you everything. Lean Body by Labrada looks impressive on the label. Big protein numbers on the front. But dig deeper and you'll find they use amino spiking, padding the protein count with cheap non-essential amino acids like taurine and glycine. These show up as protein in lab tests, but your muscles cannot use them the same way for recovery and growth. You are being cheated on the most basic promise of the product: optimum nutrition gold standard. Now I want to be careful here because ON has a decent reputation. But since being taken over by Glanbia, third-party tests have flagged inconsistencies between the protein content on the label and what's actually inside the tub. The brand coasts on old trust. Always buy from verified retailers and cross-check with recent third-party tests before you commit. And Vega Sport. This one markets itself as the clean plant-based choice, the natural option. But in 2018, a class action lawsuit alleged that Vega products contained heavy metals above safe thresholds. For a brand built entirely on the promise of being clean and pure, that is a complete betrayal of its own identity. Now here are the three brands I actually trust. Transparent Labs Whey Protein Isolate. No proprietary blends, every ingredient and every dose is listed clearly on the label. It is NSF certified for sport, which means an independent body has actually tested it for accuracy and banned substances. This is what accountability looks like. Thorne Whey Protein Isolate. Thorne is used by professional sports organizations and recommended by doctors. No artificial sweeteners. No fillers, third-party certified. It costs more, but you are paying for something that has actually been verified. And if you're plant-based, Garden of Life Sport Organic Protein. Informed Sport Certified, USDA Organic, and consistently low heavy metal levels on third-party tests. That last point is extremely rare for plant-based proteins. This one earns its clean label. Before you buy your next tub, flip it over. Look for NSF, Informed Sport, or Informed Choice certification on the label. If you don't see any of those, the brand is asking you to just trust them. And as you just saw, that trust is not always deserved. If this video stopped you from wasting money on a product that was lying to your face, hit the like button, subscribe so you never get fooled by a brand again. All sources and lab reports are linked in the description. Next week we are going after the cooking oil industry, That one is going to hit different. I'll see you there.